What's going on? Welcome to the DZ Report, man. You with your boy right now. So, it's HD, baby. So, it's funny, huh? So, an old tweet resurfaces. Well, not an old tweet, but an old story where Michael Jordan said that he was froze out of the game, of the All-Star game, which is ludicrous, because if you watch the game, Michael Jordan was playing very laxed. He took his shots here and there. He was bricking because he really wasn't that great of a shooter. Michael Jordan's, his thing coming out of college, everybody was like, okay, he's going to get some dunks. He's going to attack the basket, get some close-up shots, But like I said, nobody knew Michael was going to be the Michael that we know today. Everybody thought he was just athleticism, all athleticism. Nobody thought of Mike as, okay, he's going to be this guy. Because you got to remember, and Patrick Ewing talks about this on Dan Patrick's show, where he was like, the guy who was killing us was James Worthy. James Worthy and Sam Perkins were the guys. They were the guys being coveted by the league. People knew Mike. People, saw Mike as he was going to be okay, but he had to work on some things, like, had to work on, his shooting. He had to get better consistently with that shot. Mike wasn't really a prolific shooter. He was a scorer. Like, he was a great scorer. Like, he can score at different parts, attack from different angles to get to his spots, and his spots he felt comfortable with. The whole thing on Mike was to push Mike out of the paint. Like, his red was inside where the little circle is they got under the basket. Excuse me. That was basically his whole focal point, was in that range, that area. If you let Mike get in that area, he's going to kill you. So the whole thing was to push Mike outside. Mike learned how to shoot consistently. He worked on it. He practiced on it. So when guys used to push him out, he started making those shots. And people were like, damn, Mike making this shot? Brick shooting Mike? man, they called him brick shooting Mike. Everybody knew Mike was going to shoot up a brick shot. He'll make them once in a while, but now when it's time to make it, Mike used to make them. But Mike was a brick shooter. Mike wasn't no shooter like that. I don't know why everybody think Mike, everyone love to use this stat. He was 50% from the field. Yeah, because the Negro couldn't shoot. He had to play inside. Michael always played inside. He was not no shooter. That's the one thing that Jerry West, in my opinion, was better than Mike at, was definitely shooting. Jerry could shoot the ball from anywhere. Offensively, the only thing that separates Mike from Jerry is Mike was, I believe, in my opinion, was a better defender, even though Jerry could defend, but not like Mike. Mike could play the post. He could play the weak side. He could switch on 1 through 2, 1 through 3, depending on the 3. Depending on how they were. Mike was awesome on that end. He's the reason Scottie Pippen got better on the defensive end. He taught Scottie how to play defense. He taught Scottie how to look at the angles, use his help defense. He worked with Scottie, got Scottie better. But Michael Jordan thing is this. He's always been a goddamn liar. And I told everybody loves to say, HD, you just hate Mike. It's not that I hate Mike, it's that I despise Mike. I despise him because he's full of shit. He lies to the general public and then tries to act like he don't know where it came from. Like, he tried to play the little victim card like, I had no choice but to do it. What, be an asshole? Look, go back and watch the 1985 All-Star game. Okay? I had to go back and watch this game because I was born in 85. I was born in September 85. So I got to watch the game. I watched the game as a kid. And then I saw the game earlier, like 8-10 years ago. I watched the game again. When I was like 26, I watched it. Me and my brother Kraken. Shout out to my brother Kraken. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, big bro. I'm gonna hit you up. You probably at work, so probably hit you up tomorrow. But love you, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're an inspiration to everybody. You are the heartbeat. You've always been the heartbeat to make sure everybody stayed what they were doing. But this is the thing. Mike always had that disdain for anybody who outshined him. And he always tried to make things up to make it better. Like, this is a man who flew the guy who beat him to make the team when he was in high school. When I think it was his freshman year or sophomore year, one of them, he basically didn't make the team. The guy basically beat him out. He flew this guy up to his Hall of Fame speech to basically just berate him. The guy don't even know why he there. Like, he ain't even know they had a beef. Then he tried to say such and such said something. I forgot. Was that him or that was Shaq? One of them two mates, because Shaq used to make fake shit up too. So yeah, he basically tried to make it a beef between him and the Pistons. And you can look this up, where he went to the paper. I have the article where he went to the paper in 87 or 88 saying that the Pistons tried to end my career. That was the title of it. Because Rick Mahorn fouled him real hard. A regular foul. Michael just got into his feelings because he was frustrated because his team and them were getting their ass whooped by the Pistons. But the Pistons never were their goddamn rival. The rival of the Bulls, and this is just me, the rivals of the Bulls were not the Pistons. The rival, I believe, was Milwaukee, because Milwaukee beat them in the playoffs. They beat them one year. The Cavaliers used to beat them in the regular season all the time. That's why when Michael Jordan hit that last second shot, it was like a weight off his shoulder because they used to have trouble with the Cavs. The Cavs used to get in their ass all the time. But everybody forgets this though, because you know why? Because in the 90s, they made you forget that Michael Jordan at one point struggled like every young player did and had to work his way up there. But nobody blackballed him. Nobody froze his ass out. He came into the game. No, he wasn't the guy. Remember, he just got drafted in 84, was having a great rookie year. Played the All-Star game in 85. He wasn't the biggest guy. Isaiah was bigger than him. Magic was bigger than him. Larry Bird was bigger than him. Who else? You had George Gervin, Ralph Sampson, Dr. J. You really think Michael and Sidney Moncrief, who came before Mike, you really think in your mind Michael Jordan gonna be the headliner? No, he's not. You know, it's no disrespect to Mike, but he's not gonna be the headliner. Okay? He's not. Michael Jordan has always been a goddamn hater, and I told you guys this. Michael Jordan hated on Kobe Bryant. He hated on all these young guys because he wasn't the main attention anymore. He hated on Allen Iverson. He hated on Allen Iverson and used his politics to mess with Allen Iverson. That's why you had the I go everywhere, I carry a gun and all this stuff, and because it was mainly Michael Jordan's political power. I'm not going to say political because he's not a president, but his power behind closed doors to mess with Allen Iverson. And he did that shit. So everybody like, you hate Michael Jordan. No, I despise him because he's a goddamn liar. He's a damn liar. He's fugazi, and he's always been fugazi. Michael Jordan fooled y'all. Do you know that Michael Jordan, do you know that Kobe Bryant had the tougher run out of him and LeBron James to win his finals? Do you know that? Do you know Kobe went against tougher competition, tougher teams? You don't believe me, go look it up. Everybody gonna tell you, oh man, but the West had 60 win. The West has 60 win teams. How many 60 win teams was in the East? I rest my case. So it's like, stop it. Kobe went against tougher competition, tougher teams than Mike did. But Mike, being the hater he is, and you guys being Michael Jordan nut huggers, you guys don't look at the facts. Isaiah Thomas was going after Bird and Magic. Those were his guys to go after. He wasn't thinking about no goddamn Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan and the Bulls really didn't become a threat until, I believe, 88 or 89. 87, they were almost there, but 88, 89, and 90 is when they actually started doing something. When they actually started threatening and knocking on the door. But it's like, come on. Excuse me. It's like, come on. Are we for real? Like, stop it. It's like Michael said these things in that magazine back when. And the thing is, these Jordan fans, they keep bringing this shit up. So Isaiah Thomas just responded to it and said, stop lying. Tell the truth. You know, and it's from an article. I don't know if Isaiah knew that was an old article. But hey, I feel him. It is a lie. And Skip Baseless and all these media people been running with it. Why would they froze out a guy who's in his first goddamn year? He's in his first year of the All-Star game. It's like, get the hell out of here. He was nervous. He was nervous about playing. He was missing shots. He missed some shots. He shot 9 or 12 times, I believe. And he missed his shots. He made a few, but you could tell that he was kind of jittery and nervous. He was a rookie. You guys act like this was Michael Jordan in 88 or 89. After he got some notches under his belt. No, this was a young green Michael Jordan. You know, you guys keep forgetting that Michael had a period where he had to get better. But no, he hates the damn Pistons. And I guess that handshake's still hurting his feelings. When Isaiah and them walked off the court, which was beautiful. I was glad they walked off the court on that bitch. Because that game, I think it was the game before that, he was berating them, talking bad about them. Now, what champion have you heard disrespect? I mean, what team you've ever heard, or runner-up, disrespect? I mean, not a runner-up, but a team who hasn't won nothing yet. When have you heard them just disrespect blatantly a champion? The Pistons were champions. They were just coming off of winning. And you got the nerve to talk the shit you did? That's what I'm saying. Michael Jordan's a scumbag. He's always been this way. They gave him his 6 championships. They pushed his ass along. They did all this stuff to save this man's life, to save his career. Because if this guy would have lost, he would have been traded. He would have gone to the New York Knicks. He was already talking about it with Pat. Pat would have been like, shit, come right over, Mike. Shoot, I'm good. But they won that year. And the only reason they won was because of injuries and people being too old. Joe was hurt. Isaiah Thomas develop carpal tunnel. He talks about this with Magic Johnson. Remember the sit down they had? Because Magic Johnson was always trying to wonder what happened in that series, and he told him. And then he talked about how Pippen and Michael were just hacking his hand and his wrist, but nobody talks about when they play dirty. Mike and them used to be dirty all the time. They used to be hitting guys in their ribs, pushing guys down. That was the game, the way the game was played. But see, they love to paint this picture that the Pistons were the only team whooping people ass. No, the Sixers were dirty. The Celtics were definitely dirty. Boston Celtics were one of the most dirtiest teams. Excuse me, they were one of the most dirtiest teams. Michael Jordan even said Larry Bird is dirty. He said Larry Bird's a dirty player. And this is out of Michael Jordan's mouth, saying that Larry Bird's a dirty player, but yet you guys go and blame the Pistons. For what? This was nothing but an old thing dug up, which was being floated out there. Isaiah Thomas just got tired of it and just said what he had to say, which I don't blame him. Isaiah Thomas, out of all of these guys, has always been done the worst. He's beaten these guys combined. He has a combined 133 and 119 record against Bird, Michael, and Magic. He beat those three guys more than they beat him. And you can look this up. This is the truth. And people love to say, oh, Isaiah's bitter. Bitter about what? Dog, in the playoffs, he's 3-1. The 4 times they played each other, he's 3-1 against Mike. He did not see Mike as a threat. Mike won, broke through. He basically was like, whatever. After that, he even called Michael the greatest of all time by interviewing him. So why would Isaiah have ill will toward him? Isaiah's just getting sick and tired of the bullshit that you guys keep running with this narrative. Like the Ticket TVs, the Too Raw for TVs. All of these other clowns keep on talking about Michael. Michael was a great player. He was great. But he was not better than no goddamn Isaiah Thomas. He wasn't better than Bird, and he damn sure wasn't better than Magic. Now, Kareem, I don't know. That's like a tie to me. But I think Kareem might be slightly better. I don't know. I know Wilt's better, probably. You could say Wilt is. You could say Bill Russell. Bill Russell was a better player. Because Bill Russell knew what it took to win. That's why he got 11. While Mike only got 6. And they gave you the talent. They gave you the cool coach. They gave you Rodman. They gave you the first time Bill Cartwright to go with Horace. Horace Grant was more significant to y'all team than Scotty. Y'all could have lost Scotty and y'all would have been fine. You know, that's the problem. That's the problem. But look, Michael's still mad about that handshake in Game 4 when they swept him and the Pistons walked off the court. Mike's still in his feelings like a little bitch. All right, he's always been a bitch. I told y'all, he's a big bitch. Him and LeBron, he's a bitches. You know, we gonna call him a Jordan tart. Goddamn Pumpkin Pie Jordan. That's his name, Pumpkin Pie Jordan. PPJ, nigga. What's PPJ? Pumpkin Pie Jordan. This dude got the audacity to make up all these lies, and all you fans come out of nowhere with the bullshit. But then if he comes out refuting it and everything, you guys gonna be like, oh, we gotta see what he say. What he say? That's how y'all are. That's how it is. Excuse me. But see, that's what pisses me off. Everybody is so quick to jump to the defense of Michael Jordan when he was the biggest scumbag we know. He hated on damn near everybody. That's why nobody really likes Mike. Like the players, they don't like Mike. They just dealt with him. So, you know. But no, they did not freeze Mike out the game. Michael is just going along with the reporters say he had a battery in his back. So he just went along with the bullshit. But we know definitely know that this here is all BS, man. But I agree with Isaiah Thomas. Him, Sidney, Bird, and them did not blackball or freeze out Michael Jordan. No, Michael Jordan was a rookie, and he was trying to get a rhythm, couldn't get it early. You know, he just has to relax. So that's how I go, man. But yeah, Mike's always been a hater, and he went along with the media propaganda because of his ego. And Isaiah Thomas had to put him on blast. Like, no, that's not true. So start telling the truth. So thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate. Go to the description box, hit that link. That link will take you to my Cash App where you guys could donate. Donate whatever your heart's desire. And like I said, thank you for listening. This is DZ Report. We signing off. DZ.